Oh, yes, indeed. It is time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all, what is up, everybody? So this is my new this week haul for, what is that, July 6th? I cannot believe we are already in the month of July. It seems like summer is just whizzing by. But anyway, I've got new this week books from July 6th, and then I've also got a couple of things I picked up from like either last week or the week before or something that I was just kind of catching up on, including one really cool Marvel book that I'm super happy I got. All right, so we'll get right into it. We'll start with DC, then Marvel, and then Independent. If you guys are new to this channel and you like this content, my name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I do comic haul videos usually once or twice a week. Mostly new stuff, but sometimes you'll see some convention hauls and things like that. I also run the Dallas Comic Show. Our next show is August 12th and 13th. You can find out more information on that by going to dallascomicshow.com. But again, if you like this content, please do me a favor, like and subscribe down below so I can kind of build up my subscriber count. I would very much appreciate that. All right, so let's get right into it here. I did bag and board my books, but I didn't tape them, so forgive the flaps. All right, so we got Batman number 125, kind of a bold new era. We got Chip Zdarsky writing. One of my favorite artists, Jorge Jimenez, is doing the artwork. So this is cover A. There were several covers on this book. This is Jim Lee. I think I got two of these. I didn't really go nuts on the different covers. This is, oh my God, who is this? Perillo? Yeah, I think this is Perillo. And you know, honestly, like when I saw this one, I was like, it's not even, it doesn't even really look that great. I mean, it looks okay. This is, what do you call it? Derek Chu? Or no, I'm sorry, In Huck Lee. In Huck Lee. Kind of has like a Derek Chu feel to it. And then this is Matina, which you can barely even make it out. It's Catwoman. It's really dark, really hard to see. So yeah, I wasn't terribly thrilled with some of these covers. I thought I don't know, I just felt like they could have done something more exciting with them. That's all I got for Batman 125. This is Batman 89, number 6. I just grabbed this because I really, really like this cover design. With the pearl necklace, the pearls from the pearl necklace from Bruce Wayne's mother. And then it's just, you know, all black in the background. I thought that was a really cool cover. Okay, so that's my first round of the DCs. And then, okay. Flashpoint Beyond number 3, the Kryptonian Might of Subject 1. The Joker number 15. I really wanted to get like multiple covers of this because it's Brian Bolland, and Brian Bolland doing the Joker. Anytime Brian Bolland does something with the Joker, I'm always more than willing to grab it. And I love this cover because it's kind of an homage, like him homaging himself with the Killing Joke, and only now the Joker's got a cell phone camera instead of a traditional camera. But I thought that was a great cover, so I want to try to track down more of these. I had pre-ordered a couple of them and one of them got damaged, so I only got one so far. This is the Joker number what was that, number 16? Yeah, number 15. This is the Joker number 15. This is the 1 in 25 Gillum March variant cover. And I grabbed it because the price they had on it wasn't crazy. And it's kind of a cool cover. You got Bane's daughter there with Bane on the cover. This almost makes me think of like manga or something. Like it looks kind of like One Punch Man or something like that. It's got an interesting look. Anyway, I thought it was a cool cover, so I grabbed it. Haven't been getting a lot of those 1 in 25 Joker covers. Poison Ivy number 2. This is the Jenny Frison cover B, cardstock cover B. Really nice. Got 2 of those. And then I went ahead and I grabbed this 1 in 25 variant from, I'm going to butcher this name, I think. Alvaro Martinez Bueno is the name. I thought it was an interesting looking cover, and the price they had on it was super cheap for a 1 in 25. So I thought, why not? It's a really cool looking, sorry about the glare there, guys. Really cool looking cover. So yeah, that's a 1 in 25. Anytime I can get a 1 in 25 for the price that they had on that, I ain't gonna say no. All right, now we're getting into the Marvels. Let's see. All right, we got Amazing Spider-Man number 5, cover A, from the John Romita Jr. and Zeb Wells run. This is Amazing Spider-Man 5. I don't know if this is cover B, cover C. I want to say there was several different covers, but it was just a variant, and I thought it looked cool, just an open order variant. Nice white background there. And then I did manage to grab the Stormbreakers, or I'm sorry, not Stormbreakers. This is the Hellfire Gala variant edition of number 5, which I thought was nice. And there's the back. So that's by Russell Dowderman, who I always like Russell Dowderman. You'll see some Russell Dowderman books here in a minute that I picked up that I somehow missed from like the week before or whenever. Avengers Forever number 7. I think this is just cover A. I am missing, what is it, number 6, where they introduced the Vibranium Man. So I had pre-ordered like 3 or 4 copies of that. I even did like, what is it, when the final order cut off, I pre-ordered some from that, and then I ordered some from the week it was being released. I was trying to get like 5 of them. I only ended up with 1 because they all got damaged. And shipping, thanks to, I don't know, what is it, Penguin Random House. So I need to track down some first prints of that Vibranium Man, that first appearance. This is Black Panther number 7, cover A, Alex Ross, very nice. Got 2 of those. There's the obnoxious guy that rides the motorcycle late at night outside my apartment. Very annoying. This is Black Panther number 6. This is the Stormbreakers. It is number 6, right? No, number 7, sorry. This is the Stormbreakers variant. Wakanda, and this is by R.B. Silva. There's the back, and there's a better shot of the front. I thought that was a really nice variant cover. Got 2 of those. This is Hulk number 7, the second printing with Thor Hulk, or Hulk Thor, or whatever you want to call it. And I really dug that cover, so I was glad I got one of those. Okay. Moving on. I'm actually almost done with this week's books. There really just wasn't a ton of stuff that I wanted, but you'll see some interesting stuff that I got in back issues. Jane Foster Thor number 2, or I guess this is Jane Foster The Mighty Thor number 2. I'm going to tell you guys about Thor here in just a minute if you're planning on seeing it this weekend. I won't spoil anything, but just tell you what to prepare yourself for. So this is an homage to Journey into Mystery number 83. So I was really happy to get that cover. I think that's Alex Horley did that. And I got 2 of those. Strange Academy number 18, which I believe this is the final chapter in the first like story arc for Strange Academy. And then they'll start up like a new story thing. James Caan died today. Really sad. This keeps popping up on my computer. I got 2 of those. I was going to get the cover B, which had Jacob on it, but again, the copies they had were damaged, so I'm going to see if I can find a better one. This is What If Miles Morales number 5, which I think is the final chapter in this whole What If Miles Morales story they're doing. And then this is What If Miles Morales, number 5, the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant with Miles Morales as Captain America. Which this was just like an open order variant. This was on the shelf, I guess from last week or the week before, and somehow I never saw it. I guess the week that it came out, and the price they had on it wasn't crazy. So this is X-Men number 12. This is the 1 in 25 Arthur Adams Rogue in the Savage Land variant. And I was so happy to get this because I didn't even know this existed. I don't remember seeing this the week it came out. I didn't know it was a thing. And I love Arthur Adams and I love Rogue. So very, very happy to get my hands on that. That was just, I noticed it was on their like last week bookshelf. So yeah, I guess maybe they didn't have it out the week it was released. Okay, now we're getting into the independent stuff, and I think there's only 2 books here that I can show you, but I've got Absolution. This is a new book from Awa Upshot, and there were 2 covers. One was done to look like the Blade Runner movie poster, and then there was this cover, which is done by Frank Cho, and I just grabbed the Frank Cho cover. It's one of those you kind of have to see it up close to appreciate it. But yeah, go check that book out. And then this was another book I didn't see a lot of people talking about, but I grabbed, there was multiple covers, and I grabbed the Ryan Brown cover, and this is called Starhenge, number 1. It's a new Image comic. And I just thought this was a really cool cover by Ryan Brown. And it's a Virgin variant, and it was just an open order variant. So that's the back. But yeah, I haven't really seen anybody talking about this, and it's a really cool looking book. In fact, the inside looks really cool too. But yeah, that Ryan Brown cover is really, really nice. All right, so that's it for the new this week stuff. Not just a ton of stuff for me, but I did get some cool back issues I want to show you guys. So this book already came out, but it just got optioned apparently, and so now it's kind of become a little bit of a hot book. People are scooping them up, and I think I had only grabbed 1 copy when it came out, and so I went back and I grabbed some extra copies just in case. You never know. And that's 8 Billion Genies, number 1 from Image Comics, and there are several different covers for this book. I got 2 of those. This is the cover I like most, I think. Well, no, that's not true. The cover I'm about to show you next is the cover I like most, and that is the Jenny Frison variant cover. And then I also grabbed, this was a 1 in 10 variant cover featuring Andrew Divoff from oh God, what is the movie that he did where he plays a genie? Wishmaster, sorry. I think that's it, Wishmaster. So I don't know if Andrew Divoff is going to potentially have some kind of involvement if they do something with this. It seems like that would make sense because, I mean, his past of playing a genie in horror movies, it would certainly make sense to have him somehow pop up there. But anyway, so that's just a photo cover. Got another copy of Never Ender number 1 by my buddy Devin Kraft. Devin is going to be a guest at Dallas Comic Show on August 12th and 13th. This is a really cool book from Behemoth Press. And so yeah, happy to get my hands on that. Some Marvel stuff. This is Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood. This is the 2nd printing of number 1, and I grabbed it because I really like that red background. Just especially because it's called Red, White, or Black, White, and Blood. I just thought it was a really cool kind of variant. So it's a 2nd printing variant. You guys saw me, I think I got one copy of this, but I had originally ordered like 3 or 4 and they were damaged. So I grabbed another copy of New Fantastic Four, the Art Adams Wolverine variant. And then I somehow missed these. This was She-Hulk number 4, the Russell Dauterman variant cover, which features She-Hulk through the ages, like all the different iterations of She-Hulk. And She-Hulk is my favorite Marvel female superhero, and not just because her last name is Walters, just like me. I just always liked She-Hulk. I think she's really, really cool. So I was very happy to get those, and that's a book I somehow missed. And then this was something I was super stoked to get because I wanted this so bad when it came out, and I thought there's no way I'm going to get this. So New Fantastic Four had a couple of different variant covers. They had like that Wolverine, that Art Adams variant cover. There was a Ryan Stegman cover. There was it Humberto Ramos? There was like, I want to say there was like 4 different covers. And then there was and I'm trying to look it up real quick because I don't want to tell you the wrong like ratio. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was a 1. Jeez, hold on. I think it's a 1. It may be 1 in 25, but for some reason I want to say it might even be like a 1 in 50. So, okay, here it is. Yeah, it's a 1 in 25. Okay. So I saw this promoted and I thought, there's no way I'm going to get a copy of that. And I was very, very lucky I was able to track this down. I don't know if somebody put it back because I never saw it actually on the shelf. But that's New Fantastic Four, 1 in 25, the Walter Simonson variant cover. And I just saw Walter Simonson at Heroes Con. I love Walter Simonson artwork, especially on Fantastic Four. So I was really, really happy to get this. And I never thought I'd have a shot at getting that. So very, very happy about that. There you go, guys. That's my haul. I like I said, it was kind of a small haul for like the new this week stuff, but I did manage to pick up, some fun new things. I am going to a convention this weekend, Greater Austin Comic-Con. If you guys are in the Austin area, or if you can make it to the Austin area, check out Greater Austin Comic-Con. I think that's the website. It's just greateraustincomiccon.com. My buddy Vo Nguyen runs that show, and he's actually been doing it for like 3 years, but it was supposed to happen last year, and they had to cancel it because of COVID. And I think they've actually had to push this show back like multiple times. So, but he's got a great guest list. A lot of really cool people are coming. And I can't wait to check it out. I've never actually been to one of his shows before, even though I've known this guy for, God, I don't know, probably going back 15, 20 years. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does with his shows. And I always love going to Austin because I've got a lot of friends that live there. So Greater Austin Comic-Con for more information on that. And then, of course, like I said, check out DallasComicShow.com for information on my event, Dallas Comic Show, which is August 12th and 13th coming up. You can also check out more information about me at BigFanboy.com. That's my movie news and review website, the longest running movie news and review website in the Dallas, Texas area. This weekend, Thor Love and Thunder opens up in theaters. And for those of you that have been looking forward to seeing this, in case you're wondering what to expect, I'm going to temper your expectations a little bit. I enjoyed this movie. It's a lot of fun. It's very funny. You will be laughing quite a bit in this movie. You'll be smiling quite a bit in this movie. It does give a lot of really great scenes, great fan moments, things like that. It's very entertaining. But is it a good movie? I don't know. The more I've been thinking about it, I'm not sure where it would kind of rank in the pantheon of like Marvel Studios films. And honestly, I think it's kind of going to be, I think it's going to end up being kind of a forgettable film. I don't think people are really going to like look back on this one and think, wow, that was great. But, Chris Hemsworth, of course, is great in it. Natalie Portman's great as Jane Foster Thor. They do a really good job of kind of pulling a lot of the elements from the comics featuring Jane Foster as Thor into the movie. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, in case you're worried about it, they are not replacing Chris Hemsworth with Jane Foster as Thor. And for anyone out there that's been complaining and saying that's what they're trying to do, that is not what they do in this movie. So just rest assured, Chris Hemsworth is still Thor. I don't really know why people ever thought that was what they were doing. I guess, because everybody accuses Disney and Marvel of being woke and all this stuff, and I don't even care. It's like, look, if you don't like it, don't read it. But I enjoyed the movie for what it was. I thought it was fine. Christian Bale is phenomenal as Gore the God Butcher. He's really, really good. He's so good, and he's so serious in the role that because the rest of the movie has this really sort of silly, amusing tone, every time he's on screen, it almost kind of feels out of place, because it's like, oh, wait, this guy's bringing his A game and all this gravitas, with his performance. And then every time they cut back to like Thor and everybody else, it's just goofy, silly fun. So the tone in the movie is kind of wonky. It sort of shifts back and forth from being very funny and very amusing to very serious and very heavy. And I think that's one of the things that kind of hurts it a little bit. Thor Ragnarok was sort of consistently funny and stupid and just silly. This movie tries to kind of shift back and forth, and I think it kind of hurts it a little bit. So it's not a very long movie. It's under 2 hours. I was happy about that. There's 2 post-credit stinger scenes, so be sure and stay for those, including one that introduces a character that a lot of people that read Marvel Comics are probably going to be really excited about. But yeah, I hate to say it. I wish it was better. I enjoyed it for what it was. I just didn't love it. So if you're going to see it this weekend, like I said, temper your expectations a little bit. Don't go into it thinking it's going to be like the best Thor movie they've ever made. It's not. I still really love the first Thor movie, and I like Ragnarok a lot for what it is. The Dark World, I really did not like that movie. In fact, I've seen it, I think, twice, and I barely remember anything about it. And I think this movie is probably not going to age well. Maybe this is kind of like, maybe Thor is like the Star Trek movies of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like every other movie is good. Like Star Trek, you had the motion picture, boring. And then you had Wrath of Khan, awesome. And then you had part 3, and it was kind of like, Spock's not really in it that much. And then part 4 is really fun and hilarious and everything. Maybe that's kind of how Thor's going to end up being, like every other movie, just the reverse of that. It starts off strong, second movie sucks, third movie's great, fourth movie, Anyway, I'm anxious to hear what you guys think about it. I hope you enjoyed the haul video. I will, if I pick up anything cool at Greater Austin Comic Con, I will certainly show it to you guys on the next episode. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to skip some of my shout outs. I'll go ahead and do a couple real quick. So, of course, Sean Hogan, always glad to see you, man. Spidey fan, Free Energy. Fred Hall Direct Edition, Comic Crypt of Castle Hills, Kingdom Comics, Tito, he just recently made another new video. I was happy to see that. Mr. Rigor Mortis 86, Big Elbow, who am I leaving out? JCJ Comics, PGH Comic, or PGH Zombie. Am I missing anybody? I am so fried. I'm recording this at like 6 o'clock in the morning because I've been up all night getting ready to go to the show this weekend. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm Mark Walters. This has been Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I will see you guys on next week's episode. Go out there and get some really fun comics. And yeah, thanks to everybody in the community. I appreciate you guys watching.